This is your Adventist News, a service of the South Bahamas Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. I'm Charlie Thompson. In this week's broadcast, singles ministries thrive at local church, children master melodies at workshop, and Pathfinders showcase their skills. These stories and more on this week's Adventist News. At the beginning of the year, the Bethany Church tasked its single members to organize in ministry. This resulted in the establishment of the Thrive Singles Fellowship. The Bethany Church launched this initiative in March during Singles Emphasis Month. According to Bethany Church's Singles Coordinator, Dr. Stephanie Hutchison, the Thrive Singles Fellowship emphasizes spiritual development, community service, and fellowshipping to build strong communities for never married, divorced, and widowed singles 30 and older. Thrive ministered in all three domains in its debut. On Sunday, March 12th, the Singles Ministries team visited the Cable Beach Police Department administrators and officers during the Neighbor Good outreach to pray and have breakfast. The gesture of goodwill reportedly had a positive impact on officials as they pledged to cooperate in future events and pledged to worship with the Bethany Church in the future. During Singles Emphasis Sabbath, Pastor Barrington Brennan provided a charge on 7 ways to thrive, no matter one's marital status or circumstances. The congregation was also blessed by the testimonies of Kellyanne Sands, Eustacia Jennings, and Shanique Smith Sands. This new fellowship for singles is grateful to the Bethany Church as they seek more opportunities to minister to singles in other churches. The South Bahamas Conference Youth Ministries Department held its drill exhibition on March 26th at the Anatole Rogers Gym. This year's theme was Unity in Mission. The drill-off competition was divided into 2 sections, the basic drill with 9 clubs participating and the fancy drills with 6 clubs participating. The exhibition also included a uniform inspection, which all teams passed. According to Youth Ministries Director Pastor Jamal Franklin, the discipline embodied in the drill exhibition can serve as a prophetic reminder that Pathfinders will one day march to Zion as Pathfinder strong. The skills that were assessed included collaboration, confidence, obedience, respectfulness, trust, unity, creativity, mission, and purpose. Some of the highlights included the Hillview Club demonstration of the capture of the town walls of Jericho, and the Grantstown Club demonstration of the 3 Hebrew boys who refused to bow. The top 3 in basic drill were first place, Good News, second place, Francophone, and third place, Hillview. The top 3 in fancy drill were first place, Grantstown, second place, Good News, and third place, Living Faith. The South Bahamas Conference Children's and Adolescent Ministries Department CHAM hosted a children's choir workshop on March 25th and March 26th. The workshop was a collaborative effort with the Music Ministries Department at the Centerville Seventh-day Adventist Church. Children's choir leaders and more than 120 children from different churches participated in the 2-day training workshop. Also in attendance was the president of the South Bahamas Conference, Pastor Kenny DeVoe, who brought greetings, and Chief Financial Officer Okel Damastis. The event's music clinician was Joe Paul Scavella, who covered a variety of topics including singing with proper technique, how to care for your voice, choir etiquette, air training, music score basics, and how to connect with what you are singing. CHAM Director Kenesha Sims had this to say about the event.
This 2-day workshop was indeed a dream come true. When I was first appointed as the CHAM's director, I shared with Sister Annette, who is the conference's music coordinator, that I would love for us to form a children's choir, a conference children's choir. And when I shared it with her, she also told me that this was something that she had written down that she would like to attain also. So with both of us being on the same page, we got the ball rolling, and that is how the workshop was birthed. And from this workshop, we have discovered some dedicated and gifted and blessed prince and princesses with such melodious voices. So yes, the conference's children's choir will definitely be formed. And I just want to say thank you to all the parents, the directors, and even the conference for supporting and showing up for us and with us over this weekend.
At the workshop, the children also learned 2 songs, which Scavella shared will be heard by the public soon.
We got through both of the pieces that we set out to do, which is an accomplishment because it is not easy. We have about 100 kids, 120. So this is really going to be the place to be. When they get on that stage, you guys aren't going to be ready. Now, let me tell you where you can hear them. They will be premiering both of these pieces at our upcoming convention, okay? So look out in your church bulletins, in the logos, the announcement will be there. You don't want to miss it, all right? So I want you to come and give the kids some support, give them your encouragement because they have put in the work, they've put in the time, and they're looking forward to ministering to you guys. So we hope to see you there, and we're so proud of them for accomplishing what they have in this workshop.
And our newsreel for this week comes from our youth department featuring our Pathfinders. From March 19th to 25th, South Bahamas Conference Pathfinders conducted the annual Youth Week of Prayer under the theme Pathfinders in Mission. The young ambassadors for Christ preached nightly, gave testimonies, led prayer sessions, and praised God through songs. At the end of the week, 8 precious souls decided to be a part of God's kingdom. After this commercial break, we will have more on what's coming up in the South Bahamas Conference.
Greetings, my brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ. I want to welcome you to this year 2023 IADASI Convention in the beautiful island of Jamaica in the area of Montego Bay, August 16th through the 19th. You are welcome to join us, the Bahamas chapter, as we travel there. Won't you join us as we go to this exciting convention to learn more about Christ and sharing Christ in the marketplace? Come with us as we journey to Jamaica.
And coming up in the South Bahamas Conference, join the Johnson Park Church as they celebrate 60 years of building by faith, encouraging each other, April 16th to 30th. This family-centered church is grateful for being God's hands, eyes, and feet in the Chippingham community. The church has several events planned, including a fun run walk, a food giveaway, and community health assessment, a prayer and Thanksgiving service, and a gala banquet. The Atlantic Caribbean Union will host a Sabbath School Congress on April 14 through 15, 2023. The training program will begin Friday evening on Zoom and will continue at the Hillview Church on Sabbath morning from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And the Inter-American Division's ASI Convention will be held in Montego Bay, Jamaica from August 16th through 23rd. All persons interested in going are asked to call 556-0492 or email the Bahamas ASI chapter at asibahamas242@gmail.com. Feel free to visit the South Bahamas Conference website at southbahamasconference.org to receive more information on all of our upcoming conference events. There, you can also view a rebroadcast of our Adventist News Update along with other local programming from our cable channel ATV 658. Read the weekly logos as well as the Adventist page from the Nassau Guardian.
Food poisoning occurs when we consume food containing contaminants. The most common contaminators are from infectious organisms such as viruses, parasites, and bacteria. Some foods that can cause food poisoning are poultry, vegetables and leafy greens, and pasteurized dairy. Having nausea, vomiting, watery or bloody diarrhea, abdominal pain, and fever are signs of food contamination. Healthline suggests some ways to reduce your risk of food poisoning. 1. Wash your hands with soap and water before preparing food and right after touching raw meat. 2. Wash fresh produce before eating them, even if they're prepackaged. 3. Avoid cross-contamination by using separate knives and cutting boards for raw meat. 4. Pay attention to the use by date sticker. Don't use a product because it looks or smells okay. This has been Patrick Wilson with your health tip, courtesy of Adventist Television. And remember, God wants us to prosper and be in good health.
Let's go now to the Adventist News Network with our news feature from around the world.
Let's travel to Madagascar, a sovereign island country located off the coast of East Africa. There, we will meet Ranja, a former witch who gave her life to Christ through the influence of Adventist World Radio. Since then, she has become a church planter and soul winner.
Meet Ranja the Witch of Madagascar. She was dedicated to the devil as a baby. Witchcraft made her influential. Villages hired her to stop the rampant cow thieves from stealing their herds.
Even though I was very powerful, could heal people, shut crocodiles' mouths, and make bullets stop, I was miserable.
When AWR played, the evil spirits had no control over her. She learned that Jesus is the ultimate power. After baptism, she started 3 Seventh-day Adventist churches. A spell-casting witch transformed into a church-planting soul winner.
Well, that's it for our Adventist news from the South Bahamas Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. To share what's happening at your church, please email your news stories and upcoming events to sbcadventistnews@gmail.com. To view a rebroadcast of the Adventist news along with other programming and to keep in touch with what's happening in our conference, visit our website at southbahamasconference.org. The SBC Media Network's Facebook and Instagram pages are filled with lots of material from the communications department, so you would want to check those out. And remember to subscribe, like, follow, and share. You can watch and listen to programs from our radio station. We're at SBC 88.3 FM and our Adventist television channel, ATV 658, and get updates, insights, and first-hand information from the SBC Media Network as it happens. The programming from ATV 658 can also be viewed on the South Bahamas Conference YouTube channel, so feel free to watch a recap of our Adventist news. On behalf of our production team, it was our pleasure to bring you tonight's news update. I'm Charlie Thompson for the SBC Media Network. Have a happy Sabbath.